Hello peeps, be bold, be beautiful, and welcome to another Diamond Lioness video. If you are new here and we haven't got the chance to meet, I am Diamond Lioness, and this is my channel where every week I post a random video, sometimes 2 videos if I'm feeling inspired. And today's video is going to be a hair review on this wig that I'm currently wearing. I actually am just uploading the original video that I did, my first impressions video for this wig right now, and so this video will probably be a week after you guys see that video. But I just wanted to come back to you guys and let you know how this wig was holding up. The first video was just kind of showing you what it first looked like out of the box, telling you a little bit about what kind of wig it was, where I got it, all that information in case you guys wanted to go and get it after you saw that video or after you saw this video. This video is just me coming back a week after that video just to tell you how it's holding up, if it's getting tangly, if it's shedding a lot, if it still looks as nice as it did out of the box. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into this post-week review. So I'm very happy with this wig post 1 week. The last wigs that I got, usually after about a week or 2, maybe it's just the way I use them, but usually after a week or 2 they didn't look this nice. They've been synthetic wigs and I've been spending only like $30 with them, so it's better on them. So they've kind of gotten a little bit matted and kind of shed a lot and all of that in terms of how well they hold up after a week. This is 100% human hair, like I said in the first video. So it operates the same way human hair works, and that's why I think it held up so well. In terms of knotting, it's a little bit knotted right here. I did brush it before this video, but I didn't brush it enough, I guess. In terms of knotting, it does knot a little bit, as does, you know, your normal human hair knots. The main areas that I've noticed it does a lot of knotting is right here by the nape. But it's really easy to comb out the knots, which is what I love about this wig, is I can literally take a brush and, you know, just kind of take a few minutes to run the brush up, and I can do 1, maybe 2 passes on the outside of the hair, and it's back to the way it was when I first took it out of the box. The nape sometimes takes a little longer, often because I forget to brush the nape when I brush the top part of it, because I'm like rushing out the door, so I just brush the top part so it looks nice. And then the nape gets forgotten for like a couple of days, and then I go in after like 2 or 3 days and just kind of brush it out a little bit, and it brushes out really, really easily also. The only complaint that I have about this wig post 1 week is its shedding. This hair sheds a lot. If you can see that, it's already shedding, and I've just finger combed it. But that is probably my biggest and probably only complaint in terms of this wig, is it sheds a lot, and I brush it and it constantly is shedding and shedding, and it doesn't seem to lose a whole lot of its thickness when it sheds. Like, it's still pretty thick and still pretty lifelike looking, but it does shed a lot, so you do lose a lot of hair with this wig. This is the Sensational Live 100% Remy Yaki human hair wig. I got it from Sista Wigs, SISTA wigs.com, and it's all of that information is linked in the description box of my previous video for this wig. I do like the way it looks, and I do like the styling for it. I currently don't have it gelled down, so you can kind of see it lifts up, but when I have it gelled down, it looks very nice, very natural, very pretty. And I do like it that. I do wish that there was a little more versatility in terms of parting space, because I'm kind of stuck with the side part, which normally is alright. I don't mind it. I prefer side parts, but it would be nice if I could switch the side that I parted on. Like, this one is a right part, and so it would be nice if I could switch it to a left part from time to time, just so it's not the exact same look every time, or even do a center part if I felt like it. That would be a nice option to do. But in terms of just like having a human hair wig just to throw on and be able to do some styles with and things, this is a very good wig, and it has held up very well in the last week. So it works good. Another thing about it is the cap, and it's probably just my fault. I don't think I ever get the caps in the right sizes, so this is probably not so much the wig maker's fault as it is personal problems that I just need to get different size caps. But it's always very, very big for me. And so I don't know if I was given an option what wig size, like cap size I could pick from. But I think I end up always getting like the largest one, and apparently my head isn't big enough for that, and so I need to downsize the wig caps that I'm getting. But other than that, other than the wig cap being a little too big, which is probably my fault, and it's shedding like crazy, it is very, very nice. If it's going to drive you crazy that it sheds like all the time when you're brushing it and like things, probably shouldn't get this because it does shed a lot. I've realized when I'm brushing my hair in the bathroom, there's always like tons of hair every time I brush my hair all over the floor, and so that does get aggravating. But if you're willing to like look aside from that, or if you're kind of used to having to clean up hair, like shedding hair or something, if that's not something that really bothers you, then go for this wig. It's a nice length. I've showed you in the last video, it comes right below my bust. Let me see if I can stand up and show you. So when it's straight, it goes like this. Another nice thing about it is it does hold a curl very well. That's one of the things I look for in the wigs. Is it going to be able to heat style it if I want to throw some curls in there? Is it going to be able to hold it for longer than, you know, half a day? Is it something I can put in, have it for a style, maybe brush them out a little bit and have a different style the next day? And this wig does do that. A few days ago, just used my curling iron and I curled it up, and the curls were very pretty, and I think I finger combed it a little bit so they were a little bit more like waves, and so that was very nice. You could probably also like pin curl them since it is human hair. I was noticing the other day I was kind of going like this with it, and I was like holding it, just playing with it, and I noticed when I let it down, it's not, you know, obviously overly defined, but there was a, you know, considering what I was doing with it, there was a little curl pattern in it. You probably can't see it now, I haven't held it long enough, but it did have like a little curl in it, like it had been pin curled. So it does curl very nicely and straighten very nicely and all of that. So in terms of styling and things like that, it works very nice. The only style I can't really do is like really high updos. That might go back to me having the wrong cap size, but like if I go to pull this up in like a high ponytail or something like that, the whole back, it's fine in the front. Like you can pull a high in the front, but the back part of it, I don't know if you can see, but you see this all right here, just kind of goes up. And so, and it's hard to get it to stay just because, like I said, the cap is like way too big. And yes, I do notice that thing almost fell down and hit me in the head, but I was in the middle of filming a video, so I wasn't going to stop to deal with it right then. So it's just being inconvenient. I had it on the edge, so it's my fault that it fell off. But I think if I got a smaller cap size, I may be able to, because that's the point. The thing that's falling up, or the thing that pulls up, is the extra cap part of it. So if the cap was a little smaller, it probably would work better. But if you notice, once you glue down the front, you can do like a high half pony, or a high like half bun or something, or you can do, you can even leave a little bit down, which is what I like to do, like a little bit of an Ariana Grande look, Ariana, excuse me, and then do, this is going to look bad because I'm not actually trying, but do like little space bun things on the side like that or whatever, or do 2 little pigtails or 2 little braids. I have done braids in this hair, French braids, regular braids. I have done where I've taken it like this. I've done a braid on each side. I've done fishtail braids. I've done where you ponytail it first, and then once it's in the ponytail, you braid it down or you twist it, and then you have like that style. So it is very versatile in terms of semi-updos that you want to do. You can do buns and ponytails. They're just low buns and ponytails, unless you happen to get like lucky with a cap that lets you do the very, very high ponytails, very, very high buns. But you can do low ones and low ponies as well, if you wanted to, just to kind of give you a fancier hairstyle, but not have to worry about, is the back of the cap going to show while you're out and about. So, but yeah, but other than that, that's all I really have for this wig. Not too much to say about it, because this was just kind of an update on how it held up during the week. I may come back in a month or something and do like a month update and see how it went up, or how it held up rather, in a month. I imagine it's going to be similar to this video, so if it ends up being very similar to this video, I probably won't post it. I might just throw it at the beginning of another video, or throw it in a vlog saying I was going to do a monthly update, but it ended up just kind of being the same pros and cons as the first week video, which is just, you know, a lot of shedding, teeny bit of detangling that needs to be done, just the smallest amount, but like I said, really easy to detangle. And even the tangles that you get in your hair, you can usually finger comb them out. If you don't have a brush, you can finger comb them out until you can get to a brush, and then the cap and everything like that. So, but other than that, it probably won't be a whole lot different. So if it is a whole lot different, if it ends up just like falling apart randomly, then I can come up and tell you, hey, it's falling apart randomly, and I don't know why, or